All right, everyone. The undisputed era of Ruckman continues with an upset victory with Defenders. I didn't think we would get there. Ricky definitely didn't think we'd get there, but we got there, and the era continues. So we get to say one last spin on the RTR block wheel. Next video with Born of the Gods will feature the next year's F&M promo wheel. So let's get one more spin. Let's see if we can finish off that experiment one place it like we've been hoping to get, and we'll see what happens. Judges familiar. Okay, well, that's not bad. We only had one. Like I said, as long as we didn't get Demir Charm or really Demir Charm or Call of the Conclave, I don't think there was a big loss there. So let's head over to our box now, and let's generate some packs. See if we can keep that high mythic count rolling. To counteract Ricky's just apparent loss of mythics in his packs. I don't know. They're all coming to me, apparently. Okay, a Crone Crusader off this first pack. Omen Speaker's a pretty solid pickup. Nylea's Disciple, 100-handed one. Pretty rough rare to start with, but Voyaging Satyr, if we open Nykthos. We got a Gary here. Ordeal. Oh, actually, do we get an Ordeal of Erebos in that one? Not the most exciting of the ordeals, but we'll take them. Temple Mystery, our first temple, so now we can start getting better guild gates. I think one of the best things about the bug of the Dragon's Age boxes was that we had all the gates that we could ever need. Ancient Horizons, Grip Tide, Arbor Colossus, Karametra's Acolyte. I don't think our Green Devotion was super great, but you know what? Karametra's Acolyte, Arbor Colossus, maybe we get something going there. Kragma Warcaller. How many mentors do we need to play? Also, Dragon Mantle could be kind of a fun one.
Oh, we're right off the salty run back here from the loss of the last game. I cannot believe our Mono Green Stompy deck lost to just Defenders. I can't believe he played Defenders. I can't believe a lot of things. I was not ready, but we are already set up very nicely for our Theros generation here. We're hoping for Reverent Hunter, Nyleia, Nykthos, Thoughtseize, Elspeth. If we could double our mythic rate from 2 to 4, that would be pretty hot. We're just going to open and get moving right into it. Enchantments are also going to be good for us because we have a lot of enchantment themes we can build off of. Ordeal of Nyleia right off the bat is great for us. Dragon's Man will be nice to just have for later. And Spear of Heliod with a Magma Jet. This is not a bad pack. I don't know if we want to go all the way into white. I think we want to stay one color, but Spear of Heliod's nice. Heliod. Alright. Phalanx Leader, Dauntless Onslaught, Spear of Heliod again. Evangel of Heliod, Destructive Revelry. Man, Phalanx Leader's pretty good. Maybe if we get some Elspeth, some Heliods, we might flip over. Fabled Hero? Warrior's Lesson's very good. Oh, Savage Surge. Nylea's Emissary is not very good. There's another Dragon Mantle. Jeez, our white pool's already doing so well. Lightning Strike. Good to pull these. Dissolve is nice. Ember Swallower. That's our second Horizon Chimera, too. Super weird card, Flash Flying Trample. Whenever you draw a card, you gain a life. Saw some play in Standard for a while. Lash of the Whip. I forget how bad some of these cards are. Destructive Revelry, Glare of Heresy, in case Ruckman's on white again. Whip of Erebos. Okay, that's fine. There's our Heliod Cleric token. God's Willing. Excited about that card. Tormented Hero. Chronicler of Heroes and Rageblood Shaman. Even if we pull 4 Rageblood Shaman, I will not play Minotaurs. It's not going to happen. Commune with the Gods. God's Willing. Commons we want to full out. I thought it said Vanquish the Fool, but it's Vanquish the Foul. Celestial Archon is a white rare, but it's not an exciting white rare. It's just sort of like a souped up, instead of Vigilance you get First Strike Sarah Angel, and Bestow for 7. We're just never going to get there.
Wingsteed Rider, Lightning Strike, Abhorrent Overlord. Definitely to keep an eye out for these Lightning Strikes. Is obviously our Red Burn package was already pretty good. We didn't open up a lot of shocks in our M14 box. They're playing more options for shocks, and it's just like Lightning Strikes here. So we start one of those places. Favorite Hoplite for that heroic deck. Dragon Mantle, Ember Swallower, Coordinated Assault, A second Kragma War Caller. I just don't think we can do it. Although I didn't think Defenders would work, so maybe we do just play. We just play Minotaurs in the Sea. And Thusa, I really don't want to make our lands into creatures, unfortunately. Another Kara's Acolyte. Gainsay. We're really also hoping to look up for some dissolves here to make up for our upgrade our cancels. Thoughtseize. All right, there we go. The only chance we have to open Thoughtseize. Our third Karamesh's Acolyte. Kind of interesting. What's going on, kitty cat? Ooh, there's Nylea. And the fourth Karamesh's Acolyte with, I think that's our second or third Gary. Okay, keep on rolling. Heliod. And the hits just keep coming. I think our first Titan Strength here. Hopeful Eidolon's pretty interesting. Titan Strength. Tormented Hero. Another Arbor Colossus. Maybe we do just play like a big green deck. Tormented Hero, though, I've been really wanting to get like a Rakdos aggro deck going, and I think with like a Crone Crusader, Tormented Hero, extra burn spells, Dragon Mantle, we could definitely finally get there. What do we get here? Mistcutter Hydra. That's gonna be a fun one in our green stuff that we're kind of looking at here. We're picking up Warrior's Lessons, a solid one. Move on to our next pack. Second 100-handed one. Fanatic of Mogus, though, that aggressive red deck I keep wanting to play. Titan Strength, Rage Blood Shaman, Battle-Wise Hoplite. Okay, Nimbus Naiad, Spellheart Chimera. We're pretty close to blue-red spells as well. Maybe Spellheart Chimeras would be enough to kind of get us there. Temple, Phalanx Leader. Pretty cool there. Look at the abs. This guy gets +1/+1 for every ab he has. So he gets infinite. And, of course, the People's Elbow. Just filling up the graveyards. Maybe we play that mill deck again and make our Consuming Aberrations even huger. Moving on here, Labyrinth Champion, second Phalanx Leader. Okay. Which one are you, Labyrinth Champion? You deal 2 names start creature or player when you heroic. 4 mana is a lot, though. Voyaging Satyr, second Thoughtseize. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Lightning Strike, Hammer of Perforos. What do we got next here? Gift of Mortality. Dark Betrayal. Chronicler of Heroes. You're not kind of what I want. Moving on here. Boo. Shipbreaker Kraken. Get that Garbaggio out of here. Artisan of Forms. I don't think we've seen any dissolve at all. Temple of Silence. Okay, a lot of temples.
Dragon Mantle should be our set by now. Mnemonic Wall is also pretty good in the set. Nemesis of Mortals is actually a sweet card. Temple of Deceit. We'll take Temples. We're not going to be upset about Temples. Nemesis of Mortals, actually kind of hot. I forgot about the graveyard stuff that we could get in this set. Coordinated Assault. Porphyros and another Ordeal of Nylea. Pretty sweet. Porphyros is interesting, that's for sure. Dealing 2 damage for every creature entering the battlefield. Triad of Fates is poopy, as the rest of these uncommons. Alright. This used to be like Draft All-Star. I think that's our third Dissolve, and definitely our fourth or third High-Raising Chimera. Anathusa, the Statessan hero. Whenever you target her, 3 of your lands become 2/2s until end of turn. Not very good. Fate Foretold Celeste in play. There's a Lightning Strike. That's our second one. Pyrrhica's Mender is pretty interesting because it's an Ewit. Temple of Triumph, we're not going to be upset about pulling rare lands. Crusader is nice. We like to see that. A foil Nemesis of Mortals. Ooh. Ordeal of Heliod. We like to see the Ordeals. Militus Charlatan. Controller of target instant sorcery. Not good. Voyaging Satyr will be amazing if we pull Nykthos. Hopeful Eidolon also sees some play in Pioneer. Glare again. Psychic Intrusion is not great. Hopeful Eidolon. That's got to be our fourth Dissolve. Second Fabled Hero. Can we get some favored Hoplites? Alright. Chronicler of Heroes. Swan Song. I think we're getting close to halfway through here. Read the Bones. That's our first one. Hopeful Eidolon. Wingsteed Rider. Last Breath. Tormented Hero. Ooh, the People's Elbow. Night Howler. The most electrifying move in sports entertainment television. Nilia's Disciple, good against burn. That's like our millionth Glare of Heresy. We're so here. A third Fabled Hero. How many Gods Willing have we opened? We need all 4. Okay. Dark Betrayal. Triton Tactics is pretty good. We've opened 1 Hunter's Lesson. Our 4th Fabled Hero. I'm not upset. Defend the Hearth is a Fog. Voyaging Satyr. Temple of Mystery. Excited about all that. A Crow and Horse. Not that exciting. Foil Farika's Mender, and we got a million of those. Temple of Abandon we'll take. Gainsay is fine.
Soldier of the Pantheon. That's a fun one. All these Voyaging Satyrs and Satyr Hienas. Can I get a Nykthos, please? All right, I think it's our 3rd Lightning Strike, so I like that. Shipwreck Singer, obviously all-star in its limited format. Temple of Silence is pretty solid. I think it's our 2nd Ember Swallower, Witch's Eye. Definitely by now, I think we finished our playset of Lightning Strike. Take a Sip, Satyr Token. It's a fun one. 2nd Abhorrent Overlord. Magma Jet. Is that our first Magma Jet? It might be. Moving down here. 2nd Soldier of the Pantheon. Dragon Mantle. I've lost kind of our Dragon Mantle counters. What was up here? Citizen Battle Priest. Okay, alright. Keep on moving. Anax and Siamede. 2nd Battlewise Hoplite. Fate Foretold. So we're looking at some fun stuff here. Swan Song. I think it's our 3rd Battlewise Hoplite. Ooh, we're working on some fun stuff here. Fanatic of Mogus. Oh, Fleece Mane Lion. Oh, talk about a throwback card. Just a card that, like, I think when I look at cards like Fleece Mane Lion, like, these are cards that really define their standard format. They just haven't really found a place in Pioneers. It's kind of fun to play this progression series. Just kind of open them and just really throw back to a lot of these good cards. We just haven't seen Reaper of the Wilds, a card that I just forgot about. Creature dies, scry 1. We have kind of like a fun sack deck, I think, in our pool, so maybe Reaper gets us there. Swan Song again. Oh boy, Swan Song, huh? Pelucranos, the World Eater. Maybe, we don't think we have a Nykthos, but like, is Karash Acolyte enough to just put us into big mana green? 3rd Thoughtseize. Oh. 3rd Thoughtseize, how?
Jeez. Whip of Erebos, not exciting. Sip of Hemlock is bad. A Chrome Crusader's not bad, though. Can I get some favored hoplites, please? Ordeal and Nelia, that's good. Evangel. Artisan of Forms, that's not what we want. Getting down to our last couple of packs here. Come on, just favored hoplite. Triad of Fates, that doesn't help me. Come on. Glare of Heresy, this could have been a favorite hoplite, but I'll take another Warrior's Lesson. Annex and Samede is not helpful for this deck. Maybe it is. Who knows? We might be, actually. Chrome Crusader's got to be our set now. Have I seen Titan Strength? Celestial Archon, not helpful. I haven't seen a single Gray Merchant. There's a favorite hoplite. I'm excited. We have 1 favorite hoplite. If I could pull a 2nd one before the end of this, it would be great. We haven't pulled any mythics. Again, I don't think I've seen a single mythic come through. What is this pack opener? 1 Gary. That's our first one. Swan Song again. Gosh. Gary 2. Decorated Griffin is not an uncommon I want. Warrior's Lesson is. Abhorrent Overlord is not a bad rare, but it's not a card we're excited to play. Tormented Hero. Burnished Heart, Temple of Triumph. Come on. Game. 100-handed one. No mythics. Magma Jet. Nykthos! Okay, we're excited. We got a Nykthos. It's not a mythic. We're excited. 1 more. There's a Mogus Marauder. Pixis. I think this is our last pack or second to last pack here.
3rd Swan Song, whatever, doesn't matter. Prognostic Sphinx are last rare. Alright, let's break it down by rarity real quick. 3 mythic box. They're pretty good. No Elspeth, kind of a bummer, but Heliod is, you know what, it's a good control finisher, surprisingly as much as it is. Pelucranos, and Nylea, God of the Hunt here. For our rares, Double Horn Overlord, Arbor Colossus, Fleece Mane Night Howler, Double Soldier of the Pantheon's pretty fun. But really, though, this Triple Thoughtseize is where it's at. Let's look at our uncoms real quick. Battlewise Hoplite, apologies for the dogs. Our neighbors are real loud. Chronicler of Heroes, Fanatic of Mogus here. Only one favorite Hoplite, Glare of Heresy, Visual Harp. Yeah, enough Karmash's Acolytes, pretty hot. Only one Magma Jet, though. It's a bit of a triple Phalanx Leader, though. Man, I don't know what we're going to play. So much. Only one Torment Hero. That's kind of over. I was wanting more Torment Hero if we were going to play like the aggressive Rakdos deck. Real quick, though. Okay, we got the Chrome Crusaders. How many like Titan Strength and Dragon Mantles? 3 Dragon Mantles, pretty solid. The 5 Gods Willing, okay. 5 Garys. We got the Lightning Strikes, cool. This box is looking dope as always, and that's of course what is keeping the undisputed era of Ruckman going. And so Ricky, good luck with the garbage I'm sure you opened, because all the good stuff is coming to me. We'll see you in a couple days, obviously, we'll see you in a couple minutes with the rest of the video, but I'll see you in a couple days with the deck build and the games for me. Talk to you later.
Time to feed. Wingsteed Rider. Nemesis number 3 is cool. Dissolve Ashen Rider is a mythic. One more. We got one more. Come on. Favorite Hoplite. Elspeth. Come on. Favorite Hoplite. Elspeth. Okay. Battlewise Hoplite. There's a Titan Strength. I don't think we've pulled a single one. That's our first, I think. Anger and our 4th Nemesis, and that's the end. Huh. Very strange. We pulled up Pofros. 2 Mythics again, sticking with the theme of not opening any Mythics. I'll take the 4 Fabled Heroes. Nykthos, 2 Spear of Heliod, 2 Temple of Triumph. Let's see here, though. How do we do for uncommons? We got 4 Dissolve, only 1 favorite Hoplite, 80 million Glare of Heresy, and then I want to check, did we get any Titan Strength? I don't remember seeing that. We got 3 Warriors listed, though. Titan Strength. Dragon Mantle, we got 3. That's not too bad. Only 2 Gods Willing. Only 2 Lightning Strikes. Man, how does this keep happening? How do we keep opening bad cards as opposed to good ones? 2 Titan Strength. Okay, we'll take 2. We'll take it with our luck. Alright. And then basic lands. Cool. And tokens. Thanks. Alright, well that's our opening. Hello everybody, welcome back here. We built with some cards here, and I'm tired of playing tap lands, so we are playing all planes, baby. Here we go. Basically, I think we lost because we stumbled a little bit on our mana, and we kept some bad hands, but not today. We got Theros in the mix. We got, boom, up at the top. 2 Spear of Heliod, enchantment artifacts, Anthem our team, let us kill creatures that hit us. We've got Banisher Priest, Boros Reckoner, 2 Celestial Archons, just big creatures, that we can play. 1 Dryad Militant, 1 Evangel of Heliod. We will make us tokens equal to our white devotion. We will have a big white devotion. 4 Fabled Heroes. 2/2 Double Striker, Heroic gets a 1/1 counter. 1 Fabled Hoplite, 1 Fencing Ace, 4 Hopeful Eidolon. We can cast it as a 1/1 lifelinker. It's also an enchantment. It bestows for 4. Judge's Familiar and a Phalanx Leader. Our uncommons were a little spotty, as you can tell, in the past couple sets. We're only getting 1-ofs. But hey. 1 Arrest. 2 Chosen by Heliod. It's a cantripping aura that gives +0/+2. The stats might not matter that much, but what's important is it triggers heroic, adds to our enchantment count, and draws us a card. 4 Ethereal Armor, 1 Gift of Orzhova, and 1 Ordeal of Heliod. The 10 life isn't as important as the counters that we're going to get on our creature. Sort of sucks that it actually dies. Rather keep it on. So we've got 9 enchantments here, but 10, 11 for the spears. And then we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 enchantments with the Hopeful Eidolons and the Celestial Archons. Then we do have our instants. We have 4 Battle-Wise Valor, gives +2/+2, and we scry 1. We're reaching for cards that we can play. That'll trigger heroic. 2 Brave the Elements, choose a color, white creatures you control, gain protection from that color. It doesn't target. It's not as good as God's Willing. God's Willing is a common. We only pulled 2. We really would have liked to see more God's Willing, but we didn't. So this is what we have. And 1 Dauntless Onslaught, +2/+2 to 2 target creatures for 3 mana, double trigger heroic, and just sort of bump up the board. And then we got 22 lands with 1 Nykthos, Shrine of Nyx, the best card we pulled from all of Theros, and 1 Rogue's Passage with 20 beautiful plains, all matching. In our sideboard, we got a Pithy Needle. We got Najani's Chosen and 2 Scion of Vidugatzi as other creatures we can bring in. 2 Rest in Peace in case we're against Consuming Aberration again. 1 Celestial Flare in case we need a little bit more removal. 2 Reborn Defense to help with more removal. It's an expensive way to protect our creature. 2 Silence. I don't know. Seems fun. 3 Glare of Heresy. If Ruckman is playing anything white, which I highly doubt that he is, this is going to get him. And then 1 Planar Cleansing because we have one. So this is what we're playing. And I'm really just sort of hoping that my non-need of gates is going to carry me through this one. It's going to be rough, but that's what we got. Let's go.
All right, everyone. For real quick, I'm sure you love seeing the close-up of Ricky's beautiful face a little more than usual. You're only your nose up is showing now. You're good now.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, I had to rebuild my PC, reinstall Windows on my PC this week, and OBS is still
like
OBS is a little funky right now. We've got everything mostly going, so we'll try to get Ricky's image back to how it usually is when I get back from the honeymoon. Until then, enjoy zoomed in Ricky. I mean, there could be worse things, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, there's worse things that could have happened. You could have opened a box of Theros and gotten no Thoughtseize.
You know what? Hey, the cat's out of the bag. I mean, we did something a little different with Theros just because after we recorded RTR, we just kind of said, just open the box right then and there because we knew we were having to record this early so it can come out while I'm on my honeymoon. And Ricky knows what I opened in this set, and I know what Ricky opened in this set, and Ricky knows I have 3 copies of Thoughtseize.
Yeah, but we missed a lot of Theros-like classics, actually.
Yeah, we were just talking about how, none of us opened Caryatid.
Right. No Elspeth.
No Elspeth.
No Ashiok.
No Ashiok. No Downfalls.
No Downfalls. That's an uncommon. We can get that later.
We'll get that one later, yeah.
Yeah. No... no Thasses.
Yeah.
I got a Pophoros.
I got Nylea.
I wanted Nylea.
I know you did. You got
Heliod.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Did I get a Heliod?
You got a Heliod.
Am I playing the wrong deck? Uh-oh.
I got a Nykthos.
Yeah, you got the Nykthos. That's a bummer. Did I really open a Heliod? Oh no, chat. I was like, I'm on a crunch. We're countdown to wedding, and I'm just like, oh look, I memed on you last week with my panic deck. This deck is just bad, so I'm ready for the age of Ruckman to be over.
I'm ready.
You can take over for a week, but I'll be back. Actually,
I'm ready.
I need to lose this week so you don't just insta-ban Thoughtseize.
I'm not gonna insta-ban Thoughtseize. I might, though.
Alright. I mean,
Thinking about... what did I ban last time?
You
I banned
Axebane Guardian.
That's right. I banned Axebane Guardian.
I need to, like...
If I lose this week, I'm just gonna hit Cyclonic Rift and end it.
One of these weeks, I'm gonna actually, like, finish making the Salt Band logo that I've been wanting to make. And I'm gonna have, like, the actual graphic of the ban list.
The band cards.
I think it's gonna be funny to see, like... You know, we've had Supreme Verdict. Here's Ricky now, like... Madcap Skills and Axebane Guardian.
I also unbanned Supreme Verdict, and then have not played it since then.
All right, let's jump into these games, and good luck to you, sir.
Right, let's shuffle.
What do you want?
How do I roll the die?
Control I? Odd or even?
All right.
Oh.
I rolled a 16.
All right. Well, I will roll a 20.
Oh my god. Oh, the gameplay.
All right.
Well,
I'll keep this hand.
I will keep my hand.
All right. I'm going to go Swamp, and I'm going to play a Drain Pipe Vermin.
Oh
and
my
step pass.
god. If it dies, okay. All right. Let's upkeep draw.
Uh-huh.
We're going to play a Plains and a Judge's Familiar.
Okay, all right.
And we'll go to end step and pass.
All right. Untap draw. I would like to move to combat.
Absolutely.
I would like to attack you for 1.
I will take 1.
Okay.
Ninjutsu?
No.
Okay.
We have a few more sets before that. Main phase 2. Are you ready to, like, hit the point where we just have to make one of these, like, every 4 months?
I can't wait.
All right. Swamp?
Yeah.
Drain Pipe Vermin, pass.
Sure. Oh my god. There's not even village rights yet.
You don't know that.
I in fact do know that. I will play a Plains.
Uh-huh.
I will start combat.
Yeah.
For 1.
I'll take 1.
Okay.
Time
Main
for Phalanx
phase
Leader.
2. Fencer Ace.
Fencing Ace. All right.
End step pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Swamp.
Yeah. You're going to play a Drain Pipe Vermin? Night Veil Spectre. All right. That's a good one.
End step pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep draw.
Uh-huh.
We're going to play a Plains.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Banisher Priest.
Oh.
I'd like to target this.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'd like to go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing in. Does he dare throw both vermin under the fencing ace?
Yeah, I will.
Ooh, okay.
Block.
I'll take those blocks.
Yeah.
You ain't got no mana to spend on your vermin.
Nope.
You take 1, you go to 19.
Yeah.
Alright, on my turn.
Alright. My turn. Drop. We'll play a Swamp.
Uh-huh.
We'll play a Drain Pipe Vermin.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
We'll play a Night Howler.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to pass.
Is it a 2-2 currently?
It is a 3-3. It's all graveyards, right? It is all graveyards.
It is all graveyards, oh yeah. We're going to draw.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to play a Plains.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack you for 1.
I'll take 1.
That's right. And then I'm going to play a Fabled Hero.
There it is.
End step.
Uh-huh.
Pass.
Leaving up that God's Willing, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Well, you can't play the Fabled Hero on turn 3. That's just asking for trouble.
Well, I'm going to cast Altar's Reap.
When did this get printed?
M14.
Oh, man. This is just bad. Okay, this is bad village rights. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to pay the 1 so you discard a card.
Sure. Plains.
And I'm going to draw 2.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna play Swamp and pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep, draw. So currently a 4/4 Night Howler.
Yeah, 4/4.
Currently an arrested Night Howler.
Okay.
I would like to go to combat.
Yeah. I'll take 5.
It's 7.
Yeah.
And main 2 and end.
Okay.
Here go.
I'm a little disappointed. I think I could have done better if you were still on the green deck, honestly. I was expecting the green deck, but then I forgot that you opened a million Fabled Heroes.
I opened a full set of Fabled Heroes.
Yeah. And yeah, I've just drawn a bunch of swamps, so I'm gonna concede.
I will show off my hand of double planes.
Yes.
Would
All
you like the play or the draw?
I'll be on the play, and we're back for game 2. This might be a quick one. This might be a short episode.
Whoa, the bad decisions, hands. You're on the play, though, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna keep.
I'm in a mulligan.
All right.
I'll keep this.
Okay.
All right.
Put one card at the bottom.
Yep. I'm gonna play a swamp and end step pass.
No Drainpipe Vermins.
No Drainpipe Vermins.
Or Thought Seizes. We're gonna draw a card.
Yeah.
Play a Plains. Judicial Familiar.
Yep.
End turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Well, it's a turn late, but here's the Drainpipe Vermin.
Oh, there he is.
End step pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Have you ever been punished before in your entire life?
Am I about to be?
Me neither.
Okay.
Drew the land.
Okay.
Start combat. Let's attack. For 1?
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
Is this the Phalanx Leader?
This is where I play Dryad Militant. And Ethereal Armor my Dryad Militant.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. All right, untap, draw.
Mm-hmm.
This deck is so bad. I just draw. I can't wait to show you this deck because, like, oh boy. I'm gonna play Lifebane Zombie.
What is okay? What's this do?
When it's the battlefield, target opponent. I'm gonna pick you. You reveal your hand, and I choose a white or green creature card and exile it. It also
There's my hand.
Oh, that's your hand? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this Boros Reckoner.
Does it get discarded or exiled?
It gets exiled.
Okay. They're all okay. Stuck together. There we go.
Alright.
Alright, so you know my hand is Rest in Peace, Arrest, and Ethereal Armor.
Okay. End step pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Do you feel big bring in the Rest in Peace for my 1 Night Howler?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It stopped Drainpipe Vermin.
I can't activate my Drainpipe Vermins.
Yeah. Of course is the answer.
Do you think that gives you power over me?
I'm playing Rest in Peace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go combat.
Okay.
Swing.
I'll take 4.
This is gonna be 5.
Oh, that's right.
I'll go to main phase 2 and end my turn.
Okay.
You brought in Lifebane Zombie.
I've had Lifebane Zombie in the main.
You played in the main?
Yeah.
That's just rude.
It's
you know I've got green and white cards.
I know you have green and white cards. It's also a 3/1 Intimidate with double pips.
Ooh, double pips.
Alright, combat. Swing with the idiots.
1, 2, 3, 4.
End step pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Ethereal Armor.
Yeah. Actually, there's a card that you don't even know about that rest in peace like actually hoses, and it's really funny to me.
How much of a clown fiesta is this, right?
It's a real big clown fiesta.
Ethereal armor.
Oh my god, Ricky.
He's just a boy. So these are all +4s, so that's
Am I dead?
14, 15? Yeah, it's 15 damage.
Oh my god.
Did I get it?
Yes!
I got it?
Yeah!
Do you want to play the Pity Game 3 for content length?
Not at all!
No! What happened?
Do you want to see my bad decisions?
Yeah, let me see your whole deck.
Okay, hold on. Let me put it all
Here,
back
I'll
in
let you
the
look
deck.
at mine.
Let me put it all back in the deck.
Okay. Oh, I drew a Spear of Heliod. I'll put all these cards back in the deck.
So here's my deck.
Okay. So, Altar's Reaps, Devour Flesh, Doomblades, Liliana of the Dark Realms, 3 Thought Seizes, Thrill Kill Assassins, Shred Freaks, Ogre, Slumlord, Rats, you could. Oh my god.
I was expecting you to be on the mono green deck, so I forgot about the Fabled Heroes.
Oh, Necropolis Regent, Liliana's Reaver. Oh no.
See, had I known you would have been doing this, I probably would have played like some sort of like rock deck, but I was just like, we'll just jam Gary's.
Here's my deck. Here, to reveal library to Crew3 MTG here.
Yeah. This looks pretty good.
I just sort of, I only opened 2 God's Willings.
Uh-huh.
But we did open 2 Brave the Elements in the previous pack.
See, if this would have been, if I like would have like keyed in this being an aggro off, I've got like, and also I just forgot I opened Heliod. I have to double check if I opened Heliod. I don't think I opened Heliod.
I will let you know. You definitely did open Heliod. I do have 3 Glare of Heresy in the sideboard.
Oh, okay.
So if you did decide to play like a black-white deck,
Uh-huh.
I had you. I was like, I'm ready.
Okay.
But honestly, I just got tired of tripping over stupid guild gates and was like, I have all these good aggro cards, but they're in 2 different colors and I just need to play 1 color.
Yeah.
And getting the 2 Brave the Elements, I think, is what tore me this way.
Uh-huh.
There was this super weird, like, red-white heroic deck I had built up.
I was looking at, like, red-white heroic, because, like, besides having 3 Phalanx leaders, I've got, like, the precinct captains and stuff like that, like...
I only got 1 Phalanx leader, I only got 1 favored hoplite, I only got 2 God's Willings.
Yeah.
But I still think it was better than Splashing Red. I had the Akroan Crusaders, I had the Dragon Mantles, only 2 Titan Strength.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought that like the consistency of playing mono white was way better.
Yeah.
I was playing one of Heliod's Evangel because of the 2 spears of Heliod I have.
Sure.
Just like it's sort of just a must answer, hard to answer kind of card.
One of the decks I was looking at, because I have the Elvish Mystics and I had the Voyaging Satyrs. I was kind of looking at just like building like Golgari Monstrosity, but like I didn't have many like I only had like 1 Nemesis. I had like the double Arbor Colossus, which isn't bad, but like I just don't think the payoff was there, and I was just like, we're kind of going to be doing nothing.
I am actually unbelievably excited for the next set, Born of the Gods.
Yeah, what do we got coming up for the people? What do you?
I can't. Oh, what are you banning first?
Oh, what am I banning first?
Yeah, what are you banning first? See, it's hard to think. It's hard to think on the spot. You laughed at Axebane Guardian.
No,
but that was a good ban.
No, it's either was it though? I still don't think so.
Well, did you play any Axebane Guardians today?
I didn't play Axebane Guardians today.
Well, there you go.
It
worked.
I wouldn't have anyway. I think it's got to be so. Like, I think
the question is, are you tired of ethereal armor yet?
No, it's like that is my choice. Is either ethereal armor or fabled hero. And knowing your protection package, I think banning ethereal armor is just better. Like, I have ethereal armors as well, right? But I think after you banned Madcap skills, that like that ruined my ethereal armor package.
Sure.
And I think you just have a better enchantment base than I do. So I think ethereal armor is going to affect you more than it will me.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, my band's gonna be ethereal armor.
Ethereal armor is a good band. I did open in this last set 4 Nemesis of Mortals.
Yeah.
And I have 4 Drowned in Filth from Dragon's Maze.
Uh-huh.
And I have a whole lot of good Golgari cards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost definitely going to be playing Dredge with the new Satyr Wayfinder and Born of the Gods.
Yeah. I was definitely looking at, like, if I had 1 or 2 more Nemesis, I think that's where I would have been going this week.
I wish I had 1 more Night Howler. I only have 1.
Uh-huh.
But I do have 2 Whip of Erebos.
Ooh.
And I've got Ashen Rider.
Yeah.
So, we've got some spicy green-black graveyard deck probably coming up.
Cool. Right.
If not, running back, maybe I'll just open 3 Temple of Plenty and actually play a green-white deck.
Oh, alright. Yeah.
You know, who knows? Who knows what'll happen, but I think Born of the Gods is a sweet set.
And then we have the bad one.
Journey Nyx has Mana Confluence, and I am desperate for it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a family show, but there are things that I would do. There's a lot of Halo that I would trade for some Mana Confluences, you know what I mean?
I mean, you definitely opened less shocks than I did.
Right. And the shocks I opened have not yet been good for me.
I will say, like, I've opened, like, 3 Temple Gardens, but mostly my shocks are, like, spread out into, like, 1 in every other guild or so.
Fair enough.
So, anyway, alright, well, that will do it for this one on Theros. We'll be back with the Born of the Gods here in 2 weeks, and then we move on. Next week, though, actually, Ricky, you get to spin on the new wheel next week.
I do get to spin on the new wheel. What's on the new wheel?
Boy. Pause, please.
Yeah, pause.
Pause. 2014
F&M promos.
List.
I think.
F&M cards. Let me scroll to 2014. Please hold, everyone. Please pause.
Hold.
Pause champ.
Right.
What is that? 28. Oh, I went too far. It's 2018. Okay, 2014. We get War Leader's Helix.
Mm-hmm.
You have a chance at your 4th Elvish Mystic a couple sets early.
Cool.
Banisher Priest.
That's a good one. I only have 1 Banisher Priest.
Encroaching Waste.
Oh, a poopy one.
Tormented Hero.
That's not bad.
Dissolve.
Also good. I actually got Dissolves.
And then, honestly, a bunch of these are just, like, sort of early rolls. You could get Magma Spray, Bile Blight, Banishing Light, Fanatic of Xenagos, Brain Maggot, Stoke. Stoke is early. Stoke is our early card.
Brain Maggot is pretty insane, too, getting that early.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like that with your Thoughtseizes?
I would like that with my Thoughtseizes, thank you.
Anyways, exciting set. Honestly, I think Journey Nyx is pretty exciting, too. Doomwake Giant and Eidolon of Blossoms are huge.
Mm-hmm.
But,
at what point can I just ban enchantments?
Ban enchantments, like, as a type?
Yeah.
If you, like, concede the next 10.
Okay.
We'll just skip Straight Trail Drain.
The M15 is going to be big. The M15 is going to turn into how many Back to Natures can I open?
I can't wait for Planeswalkers to actually show up.
I have Planeswalkers.
I've opened some bad ones.
I keep wanting to play my Chandra Pyromasters.
Oh, man. Masters? 2?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I get no mythics.
You do get no mythics. I get them all. They're all in my box, Ricky. Alright, anyway, we'll talk to you all later for Born of the Gods. Bye.
Bye.